going on, Knicks fans? Vigo Sportstalk here, host of Vigo Talks Knicks. I apologize for not uploading. I've been very busy with school. I am now done with school for a whole month. So now, for a whole month, I will be uploading a lot more, a lot more. I'll probably be going over every single Knicks game now and Jets game too. We play tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday, so yeah. So just to let y'all know, I apologize for not uploading, but I am now back, and I'm going to talk about our win against the Orlando Magic, which advanced us to possibly win the NBA Cup championship. You heard me. We haven't won a championship since the 1970s, so this will be the first time the Knicks actually win something for once. And I like the NBA Cup. I never really paid attention to the NBA Cup. I just thought it was just like it's whatever type of tournament, but it helps get teams play very competitive teams. It's not the playoffs. It's not the finals. But I feel like the NBA Cup brings some type of competitiveness when you go against certain teams because you make money from playing it. I mean, for most players now, they make a lot of money, like millions. But for the rookies, 10-day contractors, two-way deal players, it's huge for them. It's very huge. So the NBA Cup brings a lot of competitiveness to anyone who plays in it. Honestly, anyone who plays in it. And the Knicks advanced, and we beat the Orlando Magic and the Raptors. I haven't talked about the Knicks in about maybe 2 weeks. We played a lot of games, a lot of very, very good games. So for now, I'm going to talk about our NBA Cup, how we've done so far. Well, first, I want to talk about Josh Hart. I believe we are at 9-1 ever since Josh Hart became a starter. And I keep saying it, Josh Hart is a starter in this league. What I gotta say, he's impactful. Defense, offense, all those rebounds he gets us in every game, every Knicks game, is huge. For his second chance points, it's very huge. I love Josh Hart on the team. I'm not wearing him right now. I'm wearing Jalen Brunson because he dropped 40 against the Orlando Magic. He was amazing out there. All right, back to the NBA Cup. So first we beat the Toronto Raptors, which advanced us to the Orlando Magic. For the Raptors game, we played a very good game. But the defense they weren't good at sometimes. Brandon Ingram was the only good player for that team. So we got very lucky. And like I always say, we keep on giving wide open threes. It's gotta stop. But for this game, it was a lot more different. With no Franz Wagner, the Magic were kind of struggling. Not too much with one of their best offensive players. So it was very hard for them to play. Paolo Banchero didn't have a good game. It was Jalen Suggs. It was actually Jalen Suggs. That entire first half, he was just cooking us. He was cooking us. I'll admit it. He was cooking us. And we could not stop him. Nobody on defense could stop Jalen Suggs. And he's a good player. He actually got injured during the game, so my prayers go out to him. It was a hard fought win. Very hard fought win. Jalen Brunson was unstoppable. OG had a really good game too. And Cat, this is the best defensive game I've seen from Karl Anthony Towns. If he plays like this every single game, we can easily win a bunch of games. Easily. With his defense, what he needs to do is, with his size, he's 7 foot. Not that many people in the world or in the NBA are 7 foot, except for centers and power forwards. But if you have that size, if you're that tall, you gotta use that size, use that toughness, and he did this game. He was this close to getting that poster dunk on Jonathan Isaac on the Orlando Magic. Oh, but he fouled him. If he got that dunk, that could have been a dunk of the year, a poster of the year. That could have been a dunk of the year if he got that. But unfortunately, it is what it is. We still got the win. I'm not complaining. Desmond Bane. We got to talk about Desmond Bane. These last few games going against the Magic, Desmond Bane has some type of hate against us for some reason. I'm not going to say he's a dirty player, but I'm sure you guys seen what he did to OG, the other Magic game. So OG went for the layup or a dunk. I forgot what it was. He got blocked from behind by Anthony Black, I believe, and he was out of bounds. He fell out of bounds. The ball never went out. Let me remind you, the ball never went out. Desmond Bain got the ball. For some reason, instead of getting out easy layup or easy dunk, he throws that basketball to OG hard like a dodgeball, like a baseball, and he gets a tech. But like, I don't understand what's the whole point of that. You're literally in bounds. The ball never went out. OG's out of bounds. So even if you hit it off of OG, it's going to be our ball. And you just create a turnover. So I don't know what the point of that was. He was starting problems. Even this game, getting a tech. It looks like we got another villain for the New York Knicks. I feel like the Orlando Magic, we might face them in playoffs. So we're gonna remember this for sure. We are gonna remember this. But yeah, Desmond Bain, he's been cooking us too. He's been really good. Shout out to him, but I don't know what he has against us. So let's not talk about Desmond Bain. Let's talk about the New York Knicks. About each player. Jalen Brunson. Where do I start? I'll put the stat right here for Jalen Brunson. For today's game, he dropped 40 points. He had 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 0 blocks. 40 points is a season high. I'm surprised this is a season high, but it's going to change eventually. I guarantee you. Now for the next stat, Josh Hart. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. I was surprised he had 6 rebounds. Because I'm pretty sure they were all in that first half. Because at that point, it felt like he had like maybe 10 rebounds. I thought he was going to triple-double at that rate. Now let's talk about OG Anunoby. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. He was another good player for his game. I believe he was the third best player from today's game. I was going to say second, but I got to give Karl Anthony Towns. Cat dropped 29 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Like I got to say again, on defense, he won Defense Player of the Game. I'll put a picture right here. This was the best defensive game from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got to keep playing like this. Like I just said, use your size. Not that many people in the NBA are 7 foot. Use your size. It's an advantage, and you can win us games. Now for the last player of the game, Mikal Bridges. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, no steals, and no blocks. I was pretty surprised. It was a pretty good game from him too. And from the bench too, Mitchell Robinson. I got to talk about him too. Mitchell Robinson. 5 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 4 blocks. This was a huge game from Mitchell Robinson on the defensive side. He hit a free throw. We also got to talk about Mitchell Robinson at the free throw line. As of right now, after his game, he has hit 6 free throws out of 26 attempts. So that's like maybe 18 or 20% from the free throw line. That's insane. That is insane. 20% from the free throw line. Shooting a free throw can't possibly be that bad. No disrespect to Mitchell Robinson. But if he could just fix those free throws, that would be amazing, and it'll be way better because his rebounding and his defense is carrying us right now. We need to keep that up. Now to the next game. The San Antonio Spurs just upset the OKC Thunder, and we will face them in the championship. But it's gonna be a really hard win. It's gonna be a hard win. If you saw the game against OKC, it was back to back. It felt like every time somebody scored, the other team scored. It was probably the most competitive game I've seen all season from an NBA team. This is the second time the Thunder lost. They are 24-2. 24-2. They're on pace to have 78 plus wins probably. 78. Like the Warriors a few years ago, 2016, 2017. I don't know. I forgot what year. I'm glad we're not gonna face the Thunder because I'm not gonna say we would have lost, but I would have liked to see how the Knicks will play against the Thunder. But we're still facing a really good team, a playoff team. Wemby is back, so it's gonna be a very. I think for this game, actually, let me think. Actually, no. Well, I was thinking because I think Cash should stay at center, but I was thinking if we were to play the Thunder in the championship, I would. I know Josh Hart has been really good, but just because of their size, I would start Mitchell Robinson because they got two 7-foot centers, Hartenstein and Holmgren. So it's a good matchup to have both of them on those two players. A former Nick, actually, Isaiah Hartenstein. I would have liked to see how we would play against the Thunder, but let's see how I play against the San Antonio Spurs. The key to win this game is just the defense. Obviously, Wemby's gonna score a lot of points. The guy is 7'5". He's unguardable. But I feel like what nobody really talks about is all the guards the Spurs have. They got Stephon Castle, Vassell, Fox, and Dylan Harper. Those are and Champagnie. Those are all really good guards that are averaging them like 10 or more points per game. That's what I like about the Spurs. They're a really good young team. With all the draft picks they got, that's how they became the team they are. With all the rebuilding, all the good players they got. That's how they got here right now. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to upset them and get this NBA Cup championship. Comment down below who you think will win this championship. I got the Knicks. You already know. I gotta rock my boy Jalen Brunson. He's gonna have a huge game for sure. And Karl-Anthony Towns. Those two, they're gonna drop 30 plus. Those two. And the defense. Defense just keep it like this. And if we beat the Spurs, I feel like with this experience right now, it can help us with the playoffs. So hopefully we win some type of championship. Knicks fans will be very happy to win a championship for the first time since 1970, even though it's not a actual championship, it's an NBA Cup championship. And they get paid too, so I can't wait for this game. It's going to be on Tuesday. This is Vigo Sports Talk, host of Vigo Talks Knicks. And I'll see you next episode, Knicks fans. Peace.